So, first thing to talk about is some entertainment news, because there is some news we would like to talk about, in particular, with passion. Should we start with this?
Sure, yeah. So I happened to, on accident, discover that Netflix fucking canceled Everything Sucks. And they said it was because there were too many crash zooms.
Yeah, that was it. It was a crash zoom.
So it's all your fucking fault, Rick.
I'm sorry, but...
It's all your fault. Anyways, yeah. That's really, really shitty. Like, I'm very pissed off about that, because they definitely left it open for a second season. We really enjoyed the shit out of the show. And, yeah, I'm not happy about that news. It's kind of like same thing with Girl Meets World. Something that I just wasn't... I'm like, that seems like such a missed opportunity. Like, I was fully hoping...
This was like almost, per se, like redemption almost. Not per se redemption, but like a second wind of hope for another show that's similar to Girl Meets World.
Yeah, kind of similar.
Say.
I mean, I think a lot of people have drawn comparison to like Freaks and Geeks too. You know, like it's 90s theme and all that stuff. But yeah, like, you know, with Girl Meets World, I was really hoping we were going to get to see them grow up and go to college.
I was
like,
I
still don't understand how Fuller House is still on, and Netflix or anybody couldn't have been like, you know, why don't we pick up Girl Meets World since Disney dropped the ball? So that
also, when you voxed
that's Simon
me,
and Martina, by the way.
Oh,
that's funny. So
funny,
you weren't thinking of them. You were thinking of when we were listening, Rachel and June, and I said Rachel's annoying, and then
that's not.
Okay, yeah. So then,
what's funny is when you told me about it, we also got a comment from Arthur R saying that we did a very good criticism of the show, but he's also disappointed because Netflix canceled season 2.
Huh.
So yeah, as soon as he told me, I saw we got this comment, and I had to bring it up right now just to let you know.
So yeah, it really sucks. I'm not happy about it. They are petitioning. I don't know if you want to hop back to that article. Yeah. I think it shows everyone's pretty upset about it. The cast has been tweeting about it. Scroll down a little bit more. They're asking Netflix to give it a second season. You know, I guess sometimes this stuff works, sometimes it doesn't, but there's a petition on change.org where apparently as of the writing of this article, more than 13,000 people have signed. Maybe you can click on the petition. We can see how much that's changed.
25,000.
No. They're at 16,000. They're trying to get 25,000. And then that article was posted when? Go back. Sorry, I'm making
no problem.
Go up. It was posted
11th.
on April 11th. So, yeah, I mean, that's... I don't know when this... Wait, go up. Sorry. Stop. Down. There. The news broke on April 6th.
Yeah.
I don't know when they launched the petition, but that's a lot of signatures, man. I mean, I hope that Netflix takes notice of it. Because once again, I'm still going to fucking say... and. You know, granted, maybe it's not for me and it's not aimed at me, but why the fuck is Fuller House still on Netflix?
I don't understand how that's still on Netflix.
And this isn't. Like, this show was really good, and they totally set something up for season 2. And I'm gonna shut up now because I can tell I've not let you speak, but I just wanted to get this.
No, that's fine. I mean, you're pretty much just saying everything that I would be saying too, which is like it's absurd that they would cancel this show, and like Fuller House isn't good. It's not. Like, I mean, okay. I think if they would have went maybe like 2 to 3 seasons at max, like, I thought it would have been all right. You know, I thought, okay, we get to see these characters, where they are, where they progress. Good, great, done. But, like, I'm getting into this argument or discussion. Like, everybody wants to revamp everything and bring shit back. And then they complain that there's nothing original. This original show is fantastic and holds a candle to, like, Girl Meets World.
And then like I said,
it got canceled.
Right, it got canceled. A lot of people said it drew thought of Freaks and Geeks also. You know, just in the sense like similar like 90s theme. You know, people in high school sort of deal.
Yeah, it's
a bummer.
Yeah, it really sucks.
So we encourage. I mean, if you guys are upset about it,
if you haven't watched it, go watch it, and if you already watched it, go watch it again. Get more traffic towards that show, so it'll get renewed.
Sign the petition. Hopefully, it works. It feels like this shit never works, although sometimes it does. But
I feel like with Netflix, it could probably be different. You know, maybe they're like, okay, you know what? There is a big enough audience for this. Let's do it. Because, like, I mean, they've brought back shows
I hope so.
That weren't on their fucking
platform. But they didn't do it with Girl Meets World, and there was plenty of fucking people that were bitching about that, and they're just like, nope.
I have a feeling something strange is going on at Netflix. It just doesn't sound like them.
Yeah, it's such a bummer. Like I just don't. I don't understand. We can't be the only people that saw the potential in Girl Meets World, especially if it moved to something like a Netflix. And then this show, it's like, wow, like this show was a really nice surprise for us a few months ago. It's so eerily reminiscent of NBC canceling Freaks and Geeks after one season, and that show is now so highly revered.
The reviews, like you see all across the board, all over, like it's good. I mean, maybe they're like I haven't seen any like maybe biasness of me, but like I haven't seen. Oh fuck! I forgot to plug in my battery.
Can you?
Yeah, I can do that now.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, it's like there's just so much to this show.
There's a lot. There's a lot to the show. It's a bummer. I always feel like the shows that end up getting canceled are the ones that I really like the most, and it's such a bummer, especially because a lot of times too they aren't shows where it's just like, oh, only I like it. Like Girl Meets World was fucking. That was like I think it was like the best. It was pulling in all kinds of ratings for Disney, and it won awards every year. And then this show had a ton of positive feedback from it, and a lot of people were really happy with the direction that it was possibly going in. Like as it went on, like wow, like I'm really intrigued to see where they would possibly go with a season 2. So a lot of people are expressing their anger about this. I hope it makes a difference. But
like some people are hashtagging on Twitter, I am Kate Messner as an expression for her character.
Because she was the one, she's the girl that portrayed, that was the gay one, right?
Yeah. Like her seems to be coming to terms.
Yeah.
Also, hashtag we knew everything sucks. Right. So there's that. And you can tweet at Netflix. Sign petition. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things here. And it looks like a lot of people love the show, and they cancel it. It's so stupid.
And that's another thing too. I mean, like I can tell you honestly, like, well, we talked about this in our review. I had no idea. This show totally caught me off guard.
Same.
We both watched the trailer and thought it was going to be something else, and then it ended up being something else entirely. And a lot of movies and TV shows are touching on this stuff lately, but I mean, it was really cool. Like I brought it up, but the Kate Messner, was a gay character on the show. Like I don't know if that's the proper way to say it, but I mean,
lesbian.
Sure, yeah. And like it was very interesting to see because the I don't know how old the actress is, but she seems really young, and I think it's just kind of cool to see these kids who. I think were they all freshmen, or was just the?
They were all Kate Messner was a sophomore, and the other ones were freshmen. Okay. Yeah.
And so I just think it was interesting to see a story being told,
from the '90s, like
and in high school,
yeah,
of a girl dealing with that and her fears that go along with it and what people are going to think. Like I don't know, the show had so much potential. Like it really makes me wonder where their priorities are, I guess, a little bit. Where are they just more interested in like the sexy signings, I guess? Because I know at the same time, like Netflix has made a lot of big signings. Like I think, is it Netflix or was it someone else that got Shonda Rhimes? I don't remember. Like someone got Shonda Rhimes, who is the creator of Grey's Anatomy and a bunch of other shows.
I think that was Netflix.
If it wasn't
that
Netflix,
sounds familiar.
I could be fucking that up because she signed with somebody. I don't remember if it's Netflix, but they also got Ryan Murphy. And Ryan Murphy is the dude
from guy, Glee. No, I think Hulu got
Glee. Ryan Murphy is absolutely Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And American Horror Story. That's the other thing he's responsible for. And let me double check just to make sure. Yeah. He got a Netflix deal for $300 million.
Fucking. That's a lot of money.
And then Shonda Rhimes, which is cool. Like that's something I'm excited about because I mean I didn't watch Glee, but I like American Horror Story, so I'm interested to see.
So yeah, Sense8, they mentioned in this article too, like they only got, I believe, one season, but there was such a big campaign for it that they like, all right, well, we'll close it out and give it a second season.
Yeah. But see,
I don't think they should have closed it out. I know. I don't think so because I almost finished Sense8, like typical Rick. And I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. And it's like something, that it was like, I don't know, it was good.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to describe it other than it was good. It was great. I enjoyed it, and I want to finish it. But typical Rick fashion, I never finish shit. So, but yeah, so they heard the noise for Sense8, so they gave it its last season, which still probably shouldn't have done it. And now we get something similar, which is we got Everything Sucks, and we only got one season.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, I was right. Not that anyone was saying I wasn't, but Shonda Rhimes also. That's to Netflix. So Shonda Rhimes is, Ryan Murphy. Those are two big money deals that they've signed, and those are big names in the TV industry. And so that's where they're putting their money towards, but then they're taking away these other shows that are original content that maybe don't have the sexy names attached to it, and they're canceling them, and it fucking pisses me off. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Not to say that those two signings won't be good for them, because I'm sure they will be, obviously, of course, but like I said, it seems like they're going for the marquee, sexy, like, hey, look what we just did. I don't know why I'm writing it, but you know what I mean? And then, yeah, shows like Netflix really doesn't have, indirectly has to do with Girl Meets World, but they didn't pick that up, and Everything Sucks, they're canceling.
I don't want to diminish at all, like, with no disrespect at all, but like, Everything Sucks doesn't have a big name in it, does it?
No, yes. They're not a massive name, but I think there was people in there that I recognize, but I don't remember.
Well, the only reason why I'm saying that, because like another show that I watch on Netflix, what is it called? Oh, Atypical. Like, they have names in it, and honestly, like, I kind of thought like this isn't gonna get a second season. I love the show. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is not gonna get a second season, and it got a second season. I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm happy about it, but I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
And then you get something like Everything Sucks. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like with people that don't know these actors, and this doesn't get renewed.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, so is that why they're not going to renew it? They don't have faith in it, perhaps.
I don't know. I don't want to.
I don't want to. I
don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to say that that's what's happening with Netflix, because that's not what's happening. Like, we don't know that. We can't say.
We can't say. I'm just speculating, like I said, but
I think there were a couple names that were, but no one, like, the main people were the kids, and a lot of the kids were
fucking great.
Were people that I didn't know. So the point that I'm trying to make when you said you think something's going on at Netflix is they seem to be spending their money on these big, sexy, attractive, like, let's get Ryan Murphy, let's get Shonda Rhimes, and then shows like Everything Sucks that maybe don't have that same sort of star power, I guess, attached to it, or that pedigree, are getting canceled, and it sucks. And I hope this is a pattern that changes, because I don't like the way that it's going right now, because I really enjoyed the show a lot.
We're passionate about this.
Yeah. So anyways,
as you can tell.
Like, hopefully something comes of it. Sign the petition. I guess I should put my money where my mouth is and do the same thing. I sometimes just don't even fucking know if it does anything, but I shouldn't say that, because then I shouldn't sit here and bitch if I didn't do anything myself. But hopefully this gets the attention of Netflix, and we could be talking about a more positive
tweet it out
story.
on our Twitter.
Yeah.